Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Nidecker Ultralight. This board features Nidecker's free ride cam rocker, which is a longer rocker in the nose, camber through the middle, and a shorter rocker in the tail. This is going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive of camber underfoot, while you've got that rocker in the tips, which is going to help you ease in and out of turns as well as give more optimal powder float. This board is available in 158, 161, 164 wide, and 168 wide. I rode this board at Arapahoe Basin on a sunny Bluebird day. There was warmer temps. You had frozen, firmer, fast snow at the top of the mountain and slushier, creamier snow at the bottom. There was some chop, chunder, death cookies, kind of just a mix of all spring-like conditions, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. This board is stiff. It is possibly one of the stiffest boards I've ridden in recent memory. What you do get is a little more flex in the nose, and then right outside the front foot where that rocker meets the camber, it just stiffens up all the way back through the tail. The torsional flex is just rigid. There is next to none there. Now for a board being this stiff, it's actually pretty smooth and stable. Micro vibrations are completely killed off underfoot. You don't have to worry about that. And the only thing you're gonna feel is those big jarring body hits, like if you land in a mogul field of doom or you just hit an ice boulder. That's all you're gonna feel. For the most part, it either plows through everything in its path or it skips across the top of it. For as stiff as this board is, it actually pops really well and it wants to get in the air. It's got a smooth pop engagement, so you load it up, roll back on the tail, and it just boosts. And what you put in, you're getting double back. So if you want to send it to the moon, send it to the moon. Yeah, I just did not butter this thing at all. This board was meant for straight carving and charging. This board is stiff, and because of that, it lacks the nuance for various carves, especially the ones where you're using a lot of torsional flex. This is a deck that needs a lot of space and speed to come alive, because if you're trying to drive this or carve at slower speeds, good luck. It's like riding a saucer sled. You're going to die. But when you open it up, this board engages aggressively and it holds that carve and swoops from one side of the run back to the other. Now, if you want to really lay it over, you're putting a lot of work in for very minimal return. It just hits a wall and it doesn't want to lay it over. This deck wants to charge a straight line and then swoop. That's what it's good for. Ankle steering, completely gone. You're driving this thing all from the knees and the hips. You're throwing your weight forward, then moving it back, then kicking your back knee into the center of the board, getting that power and just holding on for dear life. If you think you can be laid back with this thing, you can't. Who's this board for? The balls to the wall free ride guy. Comparable boards: the Korua Cafe Racer Plus, the Ride Commissioner, the Amplid UNW8. Binding recommendations: the Nidecker K-On CX, the Union Atlas FC, the Ride A10. This has been my review of the Nidecker Ultralight. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.